DeepSeek released their 2 new models, and in this video I wanted to check them and see how they are doing. So they have 2 new models that has just been released, the DeepSeek-V3.2 and DeepSeek-V3.2 Special. And basically the second one with Special, it's an reasoning model that's supposed to compete with the Gemini Pro and GPT-5 Pro in reasoning capabilities, and right now they are available using the API. And the one with Special, it doesn't allow native tool calls, and you need to think on that. They will release the native tool calls in 15 December, and basically what that means, it means that it cannot be used to edit, read, alter files with all the tools out there that are using the native tools like grep and things like that. But I wanted to test this and see how it's doing, and in here, if you are checking the benchmarks, you're gonna see that this model is quite powerful, and I wanted to see the reasoning capabilities and how fast it is and how it's working. This model is available right now on the open router, and if we're going to check the models in here, we're going to see that the 2 models are available in here, and they are offering very good prices for these open source models. You see that you have like only a couple of cents for input and output with the new models. And in here I've just kicked off an project, and I used for this kilocode to test, because within kilocode you have the options to use the native tools and the virtual tools that they have, so this model can go on the right. So basically what I did, I configured the model in here. You see in here that you have the DeepSeek-V3.2 Special, and I've asked him to create a solar panel website in Astro, and I wanted to see how it's doing and how fast it is. And in here, in the beginning of this, you are gonna see that, for instance, it managed to create this website in about half an hour, so it's not that fast, but it's thinking a lot, and then it just goes and does the job, and it creates a very good plan with very good things. So if we're going to check the plan in here with the to-do list and what he created, so he managed to create the plan with everything and was able to implement it. There are some errors, like 2 errors through the API, because right now the API is not very stable. I guess everyone tries to test this, and this is the most powerful model with Special. I wanted to see how good it is. So he went and created everything for us. It started creating the files, and it just went and thinked for every step, and just then created the files, and at the end everything worked, so it didn't have errors, and we're going to see what he was able to do. And sometimes it's just thinking a lot, but then it just goes and creates the files for you. You see in here that basically this created a website, one shot it, and it cost about 9 cents in here. But if we're going to check open router, and if you're going to see what open router pricing it is for this, because I've created a key for this, you're gonna see that for this website it costs you only 25 cents to create everything. So basically after half an hour this created a website, and it costs only a fraction of what other models are costing. And I'm thinking that this model is very good if you're trying to use it to coordinate other things or to create plans. So I think this Special model from the DeepSeek, it's quite good if you want to plan things and maybe use it to coordinate other agents, especially when they will have the native tool calls. And I mean, it created everything in here. It updated the to-do plan. And it went quite fast, let's say, because this has only like 20 tokens per second from what I have seen in their model in here. If we're going to check the models, let's use the Special. It's 24 for this one, Atlas Cloud, and 55, but in here you see that you will have some errors. I guess everyone is testing this. This model is quite good again and planning things. It did a good job. If we're going to check the files in here that he created and altered, what I like is the fact that he put everything into a site .json. So basically from here you will take all the details like site title, site navigation, services, testimonial projects and things like that. And this is quite good because you have a central place, and then it went in and implemented the components for us for the home took the details again from there, and it created pages. So it was very good at planning things and creating this code. But if we're going to check, for instance, the UI capabilities, this model, it didn't do a, let's say, that nice job. The design is clean, but it doesn't shine in creating UIs for us. So I guess you will need something like Google Gemini 3 to work with UI. But you see in here that everything is functional. If you're going to check the about, this is just a page. Services, again, it's just a simple page. Projects, again, just a simple page. Contact, again, is just a simple page. Home, again, this is home in here. And again, you don't see the SVG icons that are that good. And if you're going to check this with GLM 4.6, you see that, for instance, this one, it does a better job at creating UI. So I guess you can pair it with this one, basically, for this one to drive the UI things, and the other one just to control this one if you want to have something more powerful. And it's using open source and it doesn't cost you a lot of money. So yeah, this is the DeepSeek V3. You can just go and test it right now and use it and see how it does for you. I'm just gonna test it in another scenario where I will have like sub-agents coordinated by DeepSeek to see how it's going. But I think I will gonna need to wait for the native tool calls that were gonna be introduced in the one that is the Special. So yeah, thanks for watching, and in case you like what you have seen, please don't forget to like and subscribe.